Tubers, welcome back to the channel. Yeah, continuing the 80s slashers collection, we're gonna take a look at the year 1989. This is it. This is the last year, the very last year of the 80s slashers. So before I start, somebody had mentioned, messaged me on Instagram saying, "Do you have the movie Deadly Love?" And yes, I do. I do have Deadly Love. I think it came out in 87. The reason I didn't bring it up is because I don't know if it's really considered a slasher. I mean, it does have slasher elements here and there, but in parts of the movie it's not. Some of it is. So I don't know, but yes, I do have it. So I just wanted to let you know that yeah, I do have Deadly Love. I guess it could be considered a slasher, but I don't know. I mean, it's like some parts, yeah, it does have slasher elements, but it's not really considered a slasher. It's more like a revenge type of story. But yeah, Deadly Love. All right, now as always, I'm going to start off with the January all the way through December, all the way through the year, in the way that they were released. So in January we have Intruder, and I have two versions of Intruder. I have the Synapse, and I have the Umbrella release. This is the Umbrella. I love Intruder. This is a very very good movie. It takes place like in a grocery store. The employees are there after hours. You know, they're cleaning up and stuff, and there's a killer on the loose. The kills are freaking awesome. They're brutal, man. They're brutal. Amazing movie. This is probably one of my top tier slashers. If you guys haven't seen Intruder and you like slashers, give this one a watch because man, it is awesome. I love the setting. I love the kills. I love it. I love Intruder, man. It's a really good movie, man. A really really good movie. So yeah, Intruder. All right. Coming up next in January, we have Hanging Heart. I haven't seen this one in a long time, so I really don't know really much about it. It's got reversible artwork. This is from there's a killer right there, Vinegar Syndrome. It was in one of those little box sets that they do, the Homegrown. I think it was Homegrown, the Volume Two. I think it was Volume Two. Yeah, this one I don't remember thinking it was that great to be honest. It has its moments, but I guess I need to give it a rewatch sooner or later. But yeah, I wasn't too impressed with it to be honest. But I need to give it another watch. All right, so I don't have nothing for February. For March, I have Cutting Class. This is a good one. I like this one. It takes place in a school, and there's a killer, and you got a very young Brad Pitt. I don't know if this was his debut, but I want to say it was his debut. And he actually appears in a slasher film. Yeah, it's got reversible artwork, kind of the same artwork, but a little bit different. And I think MPD Rewind re-released it. This Vinegar Syndrome is out of print now, but MPD Rewind re-released it. So and I think it's on 4K. But I'm happy with this Blu-ray. Yeah, it's a good film. Give it a watch if you haven't seen it. Cutting Claws. All right, in coming up in May, I don't have anything for April. In May, we have Offerings. This one is not really that great, guys. I wasn't too impressed with this one. Like, man, it's really ripping off Halloween, John Carpenter's Halloween. Even the music, the score, kind of very Halloweenish. Like the stalking sequences, like very Halloweenish. But I don't think it's as good as Halloween. Not even near as good. Yeah, this one is. It's not that great. I mean, it's not bad, but I mean, it's really a ripoff, man. That's Offerings. Next up in May, I think it's May, or yeah, I think it's May. Oh, it could be April. Slash Dance. Yeah, this is shot on video by Culture Shock. I think it was Culture Shock. Used to be a Vinegar Syndrome partner label. It's got reversible artwork as well. I think that was the VHS cover, kind of copying Flashdance. As you can see that it's really knocking off Flashdance. Yeah, this is another one that's not really that great, to be honest. The kills are okay. I mean, it's got some decent kills, but man, it's not that great. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's kind of cheesy, kind of. Yeah, this one, kind of falls a little flat for me. All right, next up in May, we got Hell High. This is an Arrow release. I like this one. This is a good one. It's about a high school kids, getting, trying to do like a home invasion. So it's kind of like a home invasion, a little bit of a home invasion slasher type. Yeah, they I think they invaded the house of their teacher or something like that. It's been a while since I've seen it, but I remember liking it. Kind of, it's not bad. It's pretty good. So yeah, Hell High. All right, in June we have Moonstalker. Yeah, this is another one I haven't seen in a long time. It's got reversible artwork. Um, this one also came in that box set, that Homegrown. I think it's volume two. I think it came with Deadly Love. Yeah, so I don't really, haven't really. I know the kills are pretty good. I mean, it's got nudity, it's got kills. I mean, what more do you want in a slasher? And then there's a killer right there. It's not that bad. It's not bad. I remember thinking it was okay, but I need to rewatch it. All right, next up in July we have Friday the 13th Part 8. Jason Takes Manhattan. Uh, yeah, like most of the film takes place in the boat, so Jason is taking a little cruise, a little boat ride to Manhattan. Usually he does his killing on the boat. Actually, the boat setting is not bad. I actually think it was pretty good. But it really gets better once he reaches in New York. Once he's in Manhattan, that's when the movie really picks up, which is sad because it's only like the last 10 minutes, of the film. But the setting of the boat, I mean, I don't think it was that bad. I mean, I thought it was okay. The kills are pretty decent. I mean, they're not, all that. But yeah, I mean, the movie's not like one of the best of Friday the 13th, but it is better than some of the other ones that they've done. But yeah, Friday the 13th Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan. All right. In August, continuing August, we have Sleepaway Camp 3 with Pamela Springsteen, Bruce Springsteen's sister. Yeah, this is pretty good. I mean, it's got dark humor, very unique, creative kills, just like in part two. I mean, it's like part two and part three. It's like a whole movie. If you see them back to back, it's like a really like a whole movie. Really. But yeah, it's pretty good. I like Sleepaway Camp 3. Of course, the best one is the original. Can't beat that. All right, in still continuing August, we have Nightmare on Elm Street Part 5, The Dream Child. This one it's okay. It's not great, but it's not bad. It's just okay. Yeah, Freddy's still, he's doing his thing, and the one-liners, and like you can tell, it's really more comedy than the early films. But yeah, it's okay. All right, in September we have Memorial Valley Massacre. Yeah, this one I haven't seen it in a long time, but I remember the killer looked like the little boy from Jungle Book, Mowgli. What was his name? He kind of looks like that. I don't know if you can see him. I think he's right there. Yeah, it's all right. It's not really that good, but yeah, it's another one I need to rewatch. But it's so. I mean, it's better than some of the other ones. Some of the other ones that I've shown, but yeah, this one is just okay, I guess. Not the greatest, but all right. In September we have Nightmare Beach. Yeah, this one is good. I like this one because you got a great cast. You got John Saxon in it, and it has that Italian type of giallo vibe, but all mixed with American style. So it's a cross between that European American type of slasher. It also has like that 80s teen sex comedy. It takes place in the beach. So during spring break. So yeah, so it's kind of like a sex comedy, but with very slasher elements, and the kills are pretty good. I mean, it's got some decent kills. So yeah, Nightmare Beach. All right, in October we have Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers. Now, this one really went supernatural, totally different than the early films. It's the kills. I do like the kills in this one. I think the kills are pretty good. But yeah, this one is. You can tell that from this point on, the Halloween movies were going a little bit down. They're it's like a little, it's going downhill instead of that's my opinion because I think well actually H2O was, I think I like H2O better than this one, for some reason. But Resurrection was, that one was terrible. That one was terrible. This one is okay. It's still passable, but it's not like compared to even the fourth one. The fourth one was way better. But yeah, Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers. And still continuing in, well, actually, now we're going into December. I don't have nothing for November. So in December, we have Phantom of the Mall, Eric's Revenge. I like this one. This one was actually pretty good. The setting is in the mall. It's a very nice big mall. You have so basically, the guy loses his home to a fire. But he's still alive, and they built a mall in that area. So he's hiding there, and he's trying to get revenge on the people. You got a great cast. Even Pauly Shore's on this one, and Morgan Fairchild, which is beautiful as always. So yeah, the kills are great. They're pretty good. The mall setting is always is a nice setting. So yeah, I mean, I recommend it if you guys haven't seen it. Eric's Phantom of the Mall, Eric's Revenge, pretty decent movie. And the last one in December was Dead Spa. Yeah, this is another very cheesy supernatural slasher. I mean, this is ridiculous. It's a lot of fun. It's still fun, but don't take it seriously. It's one of those that it's either either you like it or you hate it. I thought it was ridiculous funny. Sometimes I would laugh at the ridiculous stuff. It's not really that great, to be honest, but it's really entertaining though. This one kind of, least it's kind of entertaining. And it takes place like in a gym. You see people working out. It's very ridiculous. Yeah, so that was the last one released in 1989. So that was the last slasher released in the 80s. So that is it, guys. That was my 1989 slasher collection. That was it for the year in slashers. So I hope you all enjoyed the video. Give me a like, comment, subscribe if you've seen any of these. And which one was your favorite year? I gotta say probably 1981. 81 to me was like the the top tier year, I think. 82 was great also. But yeah, one of those. I mean, so again, guys, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Laters.